Well, today the Warrior Foundation Freedom Station will be celebrating their third transitional housing project for wounded warriors.
CBS 8's Chris Grow live at the new Freedom Station 3 in North Park. You promised to take us inside, Chris. I'm so curious what it's like.
Yeah, so there are so many special touches throughout Freedom Station 3 that maybe if you come from civilian life like myself, you maybe don't catch on it right away. But of course, there's always a special guide who can take you through here. So we want to bring in Sandy Lemcooler, nobody who could do it a little bit better to just take us through. And it really starts with the very front of our ship, if you will.
Right.
You know the terms if you want to go through them.
This is the bow of the ship. And, you know, when you go into MCRD or any of the other military bases, they're yellow. And so we have a bow of a ship. We have the cottages painted yellow. You also have headquarters where the CO or the general's office is. So you always have a huge flagpole out in front of that headquarters. These things, without realizing it, our warriors come here and they feel hope. Then they have some healing, and then they have a home. So we paint them yellow, and without people realizing it, our military, they're comfortable.
Yeah. So let's have Julio kind of go through here, and we'll show that you could see the different cottages, as you pointed out, Sandy, with that yellow color. You talked about having also the portholes and some of the little designs here as well, too.
Right.
What went into that?
Well, the porthole is to carry on the ship theme, correct? So we also have an aft end, which is a stern in civilian life, I guess. And we have a stern end where there will be a big barbecue area and a big fire pit area, and so they can all sit around out there and talk to each other. So you live separately, but yet you are together. So the second cottage, well, we have 8 cottages and 4 apartments, and I think honestly, they walk in and they feel comfortable, but they don't even know why.
Right.
It's because it's familiarity. And so we really, truly try to cater to that, because we're not only dealing with physical issues, we're dealing with mental issues. Some of our warriors are dealing with chemotherapy, and this year at Christmas time, after we sent them all home, we had a warrior contact us and say his caretaker would like to bring his family here, their family here, so they could all be together for Christmas. We put them in the legacy house, and as God works, our warrior got released. They all got to be together in the legacy house for Christmas, and San Diego makes that happen.
So
and they didn't even realize when they walked in that we weren't a military facility.
That's awesome.
So they feel comfortable, and that's what we want. We want them to be successful, and I'm bound and determined, and so is San Diego. We're just such a storm of giving that we're going to make these warriors successful. They'll be able to move out of here, have a family, buy a home. They'll find purpose, and with that, they find dignity and success.
That's awesome, Sandy. Thank you so much. And so many more stories like that going to happen here at Freedom Station 3. And she was talking about the community aspect as well, too, before we send things back to Eric and Etta. Again, the community area where, again, they can gather, they can talk, they can maybe also just enjoy a meal together. You see right there, just over the girls, Freedom lives here. So many different little reminders there of what it is that they fought for, what they defended, but then also what is being taken care of back here, back home for them at Freedom Station 3 here moving forward in the future.